all saw the tragedy that happened last week. When I was looking at these pictures, it brought me back to my past. So let me tell you my story. I grew up in a small neighborhood in Jerusalem. When I was 6 years old, we saw a bus blow up in front of our eyes, and many people were hurt and killed. I decided I want to become a doctor and save lives. When I was 15, for 2 years I volunteered in an ambulance in Jerusalem. But whenever someone really needed help, the traffic is so bad, I never got there in time. I said to myself, there must be a better way. I went and I bought 2 police scanners. Together with 15 of my friends, we decided, let's protect our neighborhood. The next day, while I was listening to the scanners, I heard about a call coming in of a 70-year-old man hurt by a car only 1 block away from me. I ran there by foot. When I got there, blood was gushing out of his neck. I knew I have to stop his bleeding or else he will die. I took off my yarmulke because I had no medical equipment, and with a lot of pressure, I stopped his bleeding. When the ambulance arrived 15 minutes later, I gave him over a patient who was alive. When I realized this is the first person I ever saved in my life after 2 years volunteering in an ambulance, I knew this is my life mission. So today, we have United Hatzalah. Hatzalah means rescue. These ambucycles are an ambulance on 2 wheels. They never get stuck in traffic. They can even go on a sidewalk. We don't transfer people, but we stabilize them and we save their lives. We have thousands of volunteers. Whenever a call comes in, they just stop everything and run and save a life. Our average response time today went down to less than 3 minutes in Israel. A few years after I started this organization in a Jewish community, 2 Muslims from East Jerusalem called me up. They wanted to meet with me. Muhammad told me his personal story, how his father had a cardiac arrest, and it took over an hour an ambulance arrived, and he saw his father die in front of his eyes. He asked me, please start this in East Jerusalem. We started hand in hand. Something special happened. Arabs were saving Jews, Jews were saving Arabs. All of a sudden they had a common interest. Let's save lives together. No one is getting money. They're all doing it for the purpose of saving lives. When my own father collapsed a few years ago from a cardiac arrest, one of the first to arrive was one of these Muslim volunteers from East Jerusalem, and he saved my father. Could you imagine how I felt in that moment? I said to myself, I saw so much tragedy, so much hate. It's not about saving Jews. It's not about saving Muslims. It's not about saving Christians. It's about saving people.